G'day yoga lovers, it's Mike, back for another yin class. You guys are doing really well and I'm enjoying your feedback. We'll drop in some sutras as always. We're doing the root chakra sutras. So just start by lying on your back as always and the palms face the ceiling because remember we want to open up our upper chest so we can breathe. Heels out wide. Keep the head on the mat and slide the chin towards the chest. Nice long neck, guys. Eyes soft. And clear the throat through the nose. And the part of the throat we cleared, we restrict, forming Ujjayi breath, that cooling, calming breath. And as always, Nadi's going to keep an eye on us. Aren't you, little man? He's been very cute lately. Very, very cute. He's loving all this time off. Don't mind me, guys. So we want to stretch the belly with our breath to stretch the vagus nerve, the largest relaxation nerve in the body. And remember, every exhale, our body releases, softens, lets go. It releases on every exhale by nature. So we just want to bear witness to that. Every exhale in our life and in our sleep is an invitation to let go. See if you can feel the pulse in the body, that beautiful pulse. Just letting go, guys. Now the mind is going to be busy, the primal brain, usually at the top or this posterior and the head there. It's always going to be busy, so instead of trying to control it, we can just step back and watch it from a distance. We want to bring our awareness more to the neocortex, the front part of the brain. It's a lot quieter, cooler, calmer there. And Kate at Sparrow made me a half-strength coffee, even though I wanted a decaf. So it's going to be interesting to see how this class goes. Do you like my coffee? Thank you, Kate. She makes a beautiful coffee. We'll go into a body scan to bring your awareness to the big toes of both feet. Draw a line through the arches to the heels and then the outer edges of the feet to little toes. Remain with the toes. See if you can feel the pulse in the veins, tops of feet, ankles, and then spiraling up shins and calves. And then knees, appreciating every bit of our body as we go. It's very healing. And then spiraling down thighs and hamstrings, just letting them soften and let go. And then the hips, lower back, buttocks nice and heavy. And then middle back imprints, diaphragm lifts. And then upper back imprints. So the shoulders are nice and wide, the arms are heavy, the neck is long, the chin is tucked, jaw soft, eyes soft. Everything's soft, guys. Nice and easy. Nadi's really good at this. We'll drop in the sutras. Remember, these are one-word intentions given verbally always. And we drop them in just like a pebble into a pond. And we look out for how they come to us in our daily life. So the first sutra we'll drop in, right to the pelvic floor, the base of the torso, is flexibility. 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 The second sutra is transformation. 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 The third sutra is coherence. 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 And the fourth sutra, final sutra, is stability. 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 I'll say it all together. Flexibility, transformation, coherence, stability, flexibility, transformation, coherence, and stability. Nice, guys. Just stretching your arms overhead. We drop in flexibility because we want to learn how to be adaptable and flexible, not just in our body but in our thinking. Okay, we can always change our perspective on whatever's going on. Element of space and air there. Transformation is fire. We want to be able to transform our life experience, especially the ones we're dealing with now, into learning opportunities. Coherence or cohesion, that's a water element. That's when we want to feel a connection with others. And stability is groundedness, earth. Feeling grounded, earthed. And so we can still live and thrive even amongst uncertainty. Nice, guys. Stretch your arms overhead and come to a kneeling position. So you're on your hands and knees. We're going to walk our knees away from the hands. Come into a knee-based plank. And then exhale, lengthen through the armpits. Inhale, chin tucked, round your back, plank. And then exhale, round your back, plank. Exhale, plank, exhale. And this is just an oily circular movement. So it's two movements we roll into one, oxygenating the body, rinsing out the nervous system, pumping the lymphatics, which doesn't have its own pump, and oiling up the joints for our practice. Just a few more. Good job. And then come to neutral. Keep your hands where they are. Walk your knees towards your hands. Cat-cow, we're going to inhale, drop our belly. Exhale, hips touch, chin touch, lengthen through the armpits, round your back. Inhale, drop your belly. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Don't look too far up, guys. We want to keep the crease of the neck out of the neck. We want to have a nice long neck. Exhale. You guys can't see my wallpaper. You might have to watch a Mackenzie video to see my amazing wallpaper. I'm very proud of it. So, oh, excuse me, Navi. We woke up his lordship. We'll revisit the neck stretch, guys. Beautiful. And then the other direction. Good job, guys. And then child's pose, whatever you want to do. I like a high child's pose sometimes, just resting on my elbows. Right, guys, and come all the way up. Now, you might want to have a pillow for underneath your shins, and a second pillow for underneath in between your butt and your heels, okay? Are you okay, little guy? You little man. Alright guys, next stretch. Let's do something different today. So what we're going to do is more behind, a bit of a trapezius. So the movement is directly down a chin to chest, and without rotating at all, just keep the chin towards the chest. We're going to pull across, so our forehead is sort of, and face is swinging across to the opposite thigh. So it's a chin to chest first. You won't be able to see me, but you'll be able to hear my cue. So we do chin to chest first, dead center, and then pull across. We want to keep the opposite hand just behind you down your pants. This is pretty easy. It's kind of fun. Alright guys, so chin to chest first. I'm going to see you in a minute. And you just bring your arm sort of diagonally opposite. So all 4 fingers are behind your ear. You don't want to round your back here, guys. Just keep the chin to chest so the body can adapt, and then pulling your face across the opposite thigh. So we're moving away from that, that elbow behind you. Pretty intuitive. So this is a nice long back of neck stretch. So beautiful. Nice guys, and then come back to center. Maybe revisit that first stretch, the chin to chest, perhaps a little deeper. And then slide your palm to the center of the brow bone and then push your head up. Good job guys. And release, hands on hips. And we'll do the other side, huh? Always got to do the other side. So it's a chin to chest first. I'll show you the exit, how we exit. It's a chin to chest first. We stay here for a while. We pull across. We come back to center. And then to come out, we push out. It probably would have helped if I didn't show you that the first time. So chin to chest first, no rotation. Remember the exhale is on effort. And then, if you're ready, you can pull your head across to the opposite thigh. Try not to rotate the head, guys, just chasing that stretch. And the trapezius behind the neck there. So you can feel it anywhere from behind the occipital right through to the base of the shoulder blade even. It's inside, in between both shoulder blades. And then back to center. Chin to chest a little easier now, a little closer. Good job guys, and then slide your palm to your forehead and then push all the way up. Good job. We'll do a lunge guys, this is kind of cool. I'm amazed we haven't done a lunge yet. This is a classic yin yoga pose. I'm going to show you what it looks like from the front, and then I'll show you from the side. You're going to need a pillow, guys, and you want to be at the back of your mat because we need a lot of mat space at the front. Oh, my head's been cut off, and Nadi's awake. So we're going to take a big step with one foot, and then bring the opposite hand down parallel to the shin. Okay, Beautiful. So we're going to feel it in that back thigh there. And then we drop this hand to the inside of the foot. And then put that hand behind and then outside the foot. Can you see that? Now if I didn't have a fat little puppy here, or maybe I can, let's see if I can do it. I'm just going to move your fat bum bugs. I'm just going to walk my hand forward and drop onto my elbow. And you might even be able to interlace your fingers. Okay, kind of cool. So it's quite a dynamic pose from the side. Just stay there, guys. You don't have to get onto your elbow. This is what it is. Cool, gecko. Never seen a gecko do this. And I'm getting a hamstring stretch there on the front as well. So you want to lean onto that thigh of the back straight leg. And then eventually you'll be able to come down onto both elbows and forward fold. It's very, very dynamic, guys. Kind of like it. I'll come back. Stay as you are, and I'll meet you front weights to get you out. It's not an easy one. You have a lovely pillow, Nardi, your bottom. Please don't fart. Oh, cutie. Lucy misses you. Lucy, if you're watching, he misses your keys. Alright, guys. And to come out, you want to move in a clockwise or anti-clockwise direction, depending on what you've done, away from the bent front leg. Straighten it, and then come to a kneeling position. Okay? Ooh, shake your shoulders out. We'll do the other side. I'm gonna lose my head for a moment. Take a big step with the opposite foot. You can come onto your elbow, and then come down onto the opposite hand. Okay? And then this hand can go behind and outside. Just settling in, dropping that back hip. And if you want, you can walk that straight arm forward, dropping onto the elbow, and then forward fold and resting on Nardi. A lot of people feel a stretch just by doing this. This is really intense just on its own, so you're not required to do any more than that. I like to close my eyes, slide my chin towards the chest. Just really feeling it in that back thigh, maybe the front hamstring. I think we'll visit shoelace. This is a nice precursor for it. Beautiful. God, it's good to get here. And then to come out, we crab crawl away from that bent front leg, which we gradually straighten. And then, beautiful, guys. Have a drink of water and we'll finish with shoelace. Maybe keep your mat where it is or bring it to center, your cushion I mean. And what you want to do is double fold the cushion, sit on the folded edge, because you want to feel like you're being pushed off it. This is really important, because you want the front of hips to be kind of in front of the sit bones. And then come onto your elbows, just facing me, keep your knees bent. This is the easiest way to get into it. So you're going to slide one shin underneath and have that shin parallel to the front of the mat. I shouldn't be touching my face, by the way. And then there's no reason to kick your leg up high. It's just a bit of drama. And then it's the side of the foot. Now here's the trick. My low knee must plant itself on the mat, or the thigh at least. Even if the opposite butt cheek comes off. That's really, really important. It just makes it easy to get in. And then we bring our hip, hand in line with our hip. Now, if you want, many of you are just going to stay here and this is the maximum. Otherwise, you can swing from the low side to the high side and the shins may stack. For a lot of you, it won't. They'll stay like this. That's fine. When I started, they were like this for weeks. And it feels like there's a lock or there's a lot of resistance, but the pose does melt away. If you want, you can dig your thumbs deep inside the hips, lift your heart, flatten your back, and then forward fold. Face flip 90. Otherwise, stay upright. Now, this isn't lotus. We don't want the heels near the creases. They're right away from the hips. And shoulder blades slide down the back. Keep your eyes closed, guys, and slide the chin towards the chest, feeling it in the hips. If you can imagine, we're rotating the head of the femur inside the hip joint. So it's really pacifying. There is a chair version you can look up on yogalover.com. It's kind of cool. And if you do have your hands in front of you, you can just keep walking them on every couple of exhales. Oh, Nadi is so cute. Oh, wake him up. Say hello. Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. Look. What's that? There's people there. Everyone's looking at you. Alright, guys. And then to come out, coming onto your back, keep your legs in the air, coming back the hamstrings. Sorry about the view, guys. And then come all the way up. We're on our elbows. And this is where I need Lucy to be here to tell me what side we're doing. So we're going to thread the opposite shin underneath, kick the opposite leg up high. Again, no reason. It's just drama. And then come all the way up, anchor that low knee and thigh on the mat. Really, really important, guys. And then swing from the low side across to the high side, dropping that knee. The shin again, doesn't matter if they don't stack. A lot of people just stay here and they work on getting that low butt cheek towards the mat, okay? So that could be your goal today. And that's a worthy one, that's how I started. And eventually you'll be able to flatten both. And then forward fold. He's a good boy. I miss my students, actually. It's really, yeah, I miss you guys. But this is a time to just become introspective and figure out what it is you really, really want, how to serve, all that kind of stuff. I'm doing a course by Sadhguru from the Isha Foundation called Inner Engineering. And it's very Deepak Chopra, but with a beard. So they're saying the same kind of things. They sort of work together really well. I think actually Deepak likes Sadhguru. I'm not sure. I'll look that up. I hope so. But this guy, Sadhguru, started a foundation, a centre called Isha Foundation, and it's just magnificent in Coimbatore. I couldn't believe I was so close and I didn't go, but that's my next goal, was to do a Panchakarma or something there. Sadhguru, you'll see on my Instagram, guys, I do a lot of posts from Sadhguru, so a lot of borrowed knowledge. All knowledge is borrowed. Not all of it's good though. His is pretty good though. What's that, Nadi? You want some chocolate? I completely agree. It's got good taste. Yeah, we'll get chocolate. He can't have chocolate, but I can eat his chocolate. He can have snacks though. Beautiful, guys. Keep walking forward with your hands. And then coming all the way out. Good job, guys. Beautiful. Wow, guys. Savasana, how about it? Savasana and then chocolate. I'm having sushi at Black Sesame. That I found out they were open and I almost burst into tears. I hope my legs fit. It's actually amazing how long my legs are. It just, don't be tall. It's really annoying. Nothing fits. Alright guys, closing your eyes, slide the chin towards the chest. I like arms out wide, just make sure your shoulder blades are wide. If you have a problem with the shoulder blades or the upper back flattening, what you can do is give yourself a hug. I'd love to hug you. It's another thing I can't stand. Social distancing. My job is touching people, and it's just been, I can't touch anyone. And Nadi, you can only cuddle so many times. And then heels wider than little toes so the knees touch without effort, and enjoy guys. I might do Savasana with my hands under my head. Opens up the armpits. And as always guys, snorkeling inside your body. Wondering, getting fascinated, eager with anticipation on what life would be like if we were more flexible in our feeling and our thinking. If we would allow transformation to occur naturally without resistance, what it would be what would it feel like if we were more cohesive with others, and how much more stable we would feel if we would allow a sense of groundedness and earthiness to permeate through our life. So look out for them this week. You've done all the work, you've dropped the sutras in. Enjoy guys, I'll pull you out in a few moments. Feel your pulse, that beautiful pulse. Thanks guys. Just swaying your legs side to side. And then come to a seated. Thank you, Nani. I love you guys. If you want to donate, even if it's $1, you can do that. They are free though, only if you can. Gotta pay for our sushi somehow, don't we, Nani? Thanks guys. And I'll see you next time. Namaste.